Good evening. Welcome to the Power Hour this week. I am Steve, along with the urban sensation C-Red, doing a little old school right now. It's just the two of us, man. Haven't done this in a minute.
Just the two of us.
Yeah, go ahead and sing. Rihanna
All
will be
right.
here in seconds, so it's just the two of us for a minute. Hey, you got a big new stick tonight. How about that? Haven't
Had
seen
a big
those.
new stick last week.
I must have missed it last week. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on last week. There's going to be a lot going on this week too.
You lost you lost 2 jobs last week. So
I lost 2 jobs at Title. It was a shitty week for me, to be sure. There's Rion Skills. Hello, Rion.
What's up?
All right. So tonight was supposed to be, our guest was Joey Mayberry, the Dad Bod Demigod, but his work life reared its ugly head, and he suddenly got called to do real world things. So unfortunately, the Dad Bod Demigod will be coming up in September. He's going to come. We'll definitely have him back on the show, but not tonight. But we've got a lot to talk about anyway. So we're going to get started right now. And you know how Cody Rose always said, so what do you want to talk about? Well, we got a couple of hot button topics we can talk about.
yes, we do.
So I want to talk to Red about A Night to Remember. And I've been getting messaged all afternoon. When I mentioned that we were going to talk about Red's night, and I used the KNIGHT, it apparently made some people just a little bit worried. Well, what are you going to say? What are you going to do? It's customary on this show that anytime somebody is involved in a promotion and with a show, we're going to talk about what they did. So to automatically assume that we are going to jump in the rumor mill is a bit presumptuous. We don't really try to do that here. We're going to talk about Red being at this show. We'll talk about whatever he wants to talk about regarding it, but we're not going to talk about that just yet. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. What I want to start off with is there was the JFW podcast. Did you guys get a chance to tune in and listen?
No,
Are you saying you don't listen to the JFW podcast, C-Red?
I don't. I don't. Again, I don't have time.
Yeah, you're a busy man. You've got wrestling, you've got work, you've got fraternity, you've got and you got about 18 children and 45 grandchildren. I believe that count is accurate, isn't it?
Close to.
And
Plus, don't forget Mama Red.
Well, don't forget Mama Red. That's right. Boy, speaking about mamas, I had a whole lot of chaos on Sunday with my own. So I feel you every time you tell me about it, because I have the same, not to your degree, but I have the same amount of worry myself. So you're doing God's work, taking care of Mama Red, man.
I'm trying. So hard, thankless job.
It is a thankless job. If you listened to the JFW podcast, they talked a fair amount about A Night to Remember, many things, and then they had to issue a retraction about some of the things they talked about because apparently they didn't have the right information. You know what happens? You think you know something, and then something changes, and it not their fault. I mean, they were just reporting what they heard, and it ended up changing. So that's why we try to get as much information as we can before we discuss things. But we're not talking about Night to Remember in regards to the things that could or could not have occurred. We're going to talk about what C-Red and Miles Mercer did now, if I heard this correctly, there was a you knocked somebody out, and I definitely want to talk about that. But we're going to talk about, I want to put on some hardware before we talk about that. So we're going to save that for a minute. In addition to talking about that, they talked about the IPW show. PX, gave, the good information. And Turtle decided he wanted to give me a motivational speech. Now, the best part about Turtle's motivational speech is it kind of started off like, hey, you know what? You kind of wanted to take a step back anyway. So losing 2 jobs in your belt kind of is a means to an end. And then Turtle froze. So Turtle pointed out all of the bad things that happened, and that was it. Supposedly he said some more things on the end of the show, and I had to go to work, so I didn't get to catch the very end of it. Travis kind of buried me this week. And I sat next to Travis, and he and I did commentary on Marche and Shaq's match, and seemed good. He's very upbeat, and he was very Travis. But boy, he effectively called me a loser. Now, I'm not to say that that's not true. I certainly lost a great many things over the course of the last 8 days, but I don't think that's exactly what he meant. So it's one of those things. It's like, well, gee, that's not very nice. That's not very nice to say. And then he compounded it by saying other things. Red.
Hey, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
I'll wait. I'll wait. No. I'll wait. I know what I'm gonna say.
I understand.
I'll wait.
Well, that, and as you should, Rion, because they called you out numerous times, and then in post today on social media, which whole shows are based on posts from those social media. Don't you know? Anything that happens on the Book of Face, turns into match provisions. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying that they said Rion was going to correct me and all of the things I was going to misspeak about tonight on the show about that particular segment. So I'm assuming this is the moment where Rion is going to speak and basically do what Travis said he would do. So, Red, I was going to ask you, because you lose jobs and you lose a match and a belt, does that make you a loser in life or just unfortunate for the week?
Just unfortunate. I mean, dude, let's be honest. First of all, let's go backwards. Right? Nobody expected you ever to win the alternative title, correct?
No, especially myself.
But you won it.
I did.
Fair and square. And I'm the ref, right? So again, I had to be impartial. Right? Win or lose, submission, whatever. But
on that night in the IPW universe, you were an honorable man.
I just want to put this out there before you say anything else, Red. I just want to let you know that there will be people that will say that there may be a conspiracy because of you guys working together consistently and you being the referee in that match. I'm just letting you know because that's how the internet works. They will take what you love and turn it against you. I'm just putting that out there for anyone that is listening. We've already said it. We've already said it, so you can't then turn around and say it again. We've already said it. But yes, by all means, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yes, I did. And there are going to be people. Guess what? And I don't care. Because guess what? I didn't cheat.
Nope.
I didn't show Steve favoritism.
Nope.
Him and now J.R. Lindsay. Goddamn, boy, figure your damn name out.
Whether it's Russ All-Time or J.R. Lindsay, he still makes the same bitch noises when you punch him in the face.
And he still picks LeBron as the greatest and fuck. And anyway, so I called that match down the line, fair and square. He laid on his back for the 1, 2, 3. Okay. So for you to go, I want to say 2, maybe 3 months. I don't know. As the alternative champion of IPW, was a great feat. You have always stated that you're not one of us, even though we kind of differ on that matter, but at the same time, I understand your point. You didn't go through the hellish training that I nor Rion might have went through. You know,
that is my main point, because I never would have made it through such a thing.
And I get it, you know, but you accomplished something that, guess what? Some people haven't. Hell, I haven't held a singles title at IPW. You have. I'm saying.
And you know,
you have made
it was my first title defense, and I failed.
Hey, doesn't matter. It was a title defense. So now, that's that. So you're not a loser, because guess what? In order for you to lose a title, mean you had to win a title and had to defend it. So now you go back to last week. CSW, you've never refereed before.
Ever.
And let's be honest, TJ Steele stacked the deck pretty much against you, knowing you didn't know really what to do. But he, again, as you love to say, he had a card full of shenanigans
There was shenanigans.
pretty make sure that he walked away the victor. You walked away losing your GM spot.
You know, Red, I love that you said that, but I got to correct you on one thing. I put myself in that match as special guest referee. So at CSW, even though TJ did have the deck quite stacked with all the interference that happened behind my back, I created my own situation and I failed. At CTW, but I had the advantage on camera in most of the match. And again, I pushed a referee and I used a closed fist, which I was warned multiple times. So both of those situations, both of those losses, I take some of the onus.
Okay, and you can. And I'm not saying you shouldn't, but let's be honest. Do you think if it was you, Nubby, or whoever, the plethora of referees that CSW has on staff,
the finest in the land,
you don't think TJ Steele would have, he'd still pulled the same shenanigans?
Oh no, absolutely, absolutely.
So it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah,
so
I get it.
You put yourself, yes, in that situation, but as soon as you did that, that gave him enough time to come up with plan A, B, C, D, E, and F to ensure that you lose that. As far as crash testing, yes, your hot-headedness.
I got caught up in a destiny moment, Red.
So it wasn't. I don't even think it's that. I think this thing between you and Cameron has been going on for so long that, again, it where it should have been a competitive competition, and you have more experience than he does. It became more of, I'm just gonna whoop your ass. I don't give a fuck. Now, what should have happened is Vega Venom should have showed up, but she didn't. So y'all should have had the damn street fight instead. And
that's something I've never done yet. Maybe I'll get a chance to do it before.
And you would have won, because shit, in the street fight, closed fist is legal. Shit.
That's fair.
So again, to go back to your original question, you are not a loser. At least in my eyes. You're not a loser. Again, as they say, shit happens.
Yep.
Now, what makes you a loser is how you deal with the losses. So if you lay down and die, per se, not literally, but figuratively. If you die and lay there, then yeah, maybe then yeah, I'd say Steve's a loser.
Oh no,
But I know you.
I still have
But,
a lot to live for.
right. I know. So therefore, I don't consider you a loser. Again, hell, I've had losses. Shit. You know, my losses, I'm sure if I go back all these years, my losses are way bigger than my victories. So it is what it is, man. You know. So I don't know, you know, what the what the beef is with Travis. I don't know. Um I'm glad Nubby didn't come in your face this week, you know. So Steve, breaking news, how do you feel now? You know, so I don't know, you know, so it is what it is, man.
I appreciate you, Red. Rion, you had said you had something you were going to say, and you said you'd wait. What would you like to say?
Oh, I have plenty, but for the context of what Ray just said, I'm gonna follow that up with, "You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't been shit. You are horrible. You're a horrible human being, Steve. You just do a bunch of dumb shit all the time. You run around. You get people in trouble. Every time, you just fall into stuff. Every time. You just fall into jobs. And the fact that you fall out of them, that's on you. You just do what you've been doing. You fall into championships. You fall into main events. You fall into all this other. You just consistently just fall down. And if there's anyone that can fall down as well as you, show them to me. Because every time I see it, you just fall somewhere and gold just shows up. It doesn't make any sense. So as far as I'm concerned, the best thing that could have happened for you was to lose. Because that just means that more stuff is going to take place. And by more stuff, that's a lot of falling, a lot of you getting beat up. I've never seen someone get beat up after they lose a match while being so carelessly taking ass whoopings during the match. I know that doesn't make sense, but that's what I saw on Sunday. And I am blown away about how badly of a wrestler and a human being you are for you to be so successful and people want you to fail so miserably. I don't understand it. You always the victim, and yet somehow you always come out on top. You always do dumb shit, and then somehow you're able to rectify it by your actions. People need to hate on you more, Steve. I hope more people hate. I hope that what's the guy's name? Pac-Man or yeah. I hope he punches you in the face. I hope all of LIM punches you in the face. There's one thing I learned. Whenever I say stuff randomly, it's gospel to them. So I hope that they come to your place of business and they come and they beat the shit out of you because of you being such a horrible champion and example for so many other companies. I hope they have the opportunity, not JFW, because we're not letting them take responsibility for anything on this. That's silly. I want LIM and White Girl Wasted. I want them to take responsibility for this as well. I want for you to consistently be on this losing streak. I want LIM, White Girl Wasted, ever since they gave that handshake over at that happened. They did a handshake. Next thing you know, chaos ensues. If they had just left each other alone, this weekend would have been great for everybody involved. They shook hands and the world went topsy-turvy.
To shit.
I'm telling you. To the LIM members and to the White Girl Wasted members, stop shaking hands at shows. Y'all messing everything up. Just stop it. And Mr. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
said that is the most heinous and yet nicest thing anybody's ever said about me.
Dude, I can go on like this forever. I'm not gonna, because I could have went on and talked about all the things that took place in fact check. I'm not. The JFW got that. We don't even have to. I'm good. I'm good in this aspect. Like I'm just that guy at this point. I can sit this one out. If you want facts as far as what happened, tune in to the JFW podcast. That is Just Freaking Wrestling podcast on all of your social media outlets. You can check them out normally on Monday mornings, around 6 a.m.
Yes,
That's a good time to check them out, and they will give you all the information that you need accordingly, while give you nothing because they'll forget half of people's names and figure out who does what accordingly, unless it concerns them directly. But that's a whole nother thing in itself. Steve, you suck. You suck eggs, sir.
Well,
You
hey,
suck eggs.
listen, you not necessarily have to be an honorary workhorse anymore. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on. You said fact checking, and I think that that's a fair thing to do. So, in light of our guest Joey Mayberry not joining us tonight, I decided to ask our good friend, the Amazing Turtle, to step into the arena and refute the facts of the JFW podcast this morning. And there, with belt in hand and love in his heart, the motivational speaker that is the Turtle, who did not connect to audio. So apparently, after all this time, is still trying to learn how to use Zoom. You can't hear me? I can't
It's
hear
okay.
you.
I'll speak. It's okay. What you want to talk about, Steve? I'll speak until he figures it out. What you want to talk about? We can talk about chips. We can talk about chips. I just recently had wrap snacks. Just now. Yeah, hold on.
Which
Just
one?
recently.
Okay.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
I didn't know Snoop Dogg had chips.
He's got that rap snacks. So
Are they? Is there any kind of promiscuous substance in the wrap snacks?
No, just cheddar.
Just cheddar.
About cheddar, I mean money.
That's
Turtle,
the honey. That's the honey barbecue.
That's good. Turtle, are you? Can you see us and hear us now?
I was able to see you. I just couldn't hear you for some reason.
Hello, Turtle.
Hello, Steve.
Are you here to motivate us?
I'm here because the Power Hour needed a little motivation, apparently. I don't
know if we needed motivation. We've been talking a lot about your very, very interesting episode of JFW from this past morning. And, I heard you say things to the, now I didn't hear the end of the show. So if you came back on after your technical difficulties had been repaired, I did not hear that part. What I did hear was relatively nice from you. You said, because I'd lost the GM jobs and then now my alternative title, that I would be able to take that much needed time off that I've been talking about. So I lightened my load, even though it was lightened for me, I didn't have to do it myself. That was your motivational talk before Zoom froze and things went to hell in a handcart on your show for a while.
Right.
However, are you going to sit there on the Power Hour and tell me that Travis did not call me a loser?
Okay, so I don't remember the loser part. I know he was
very. It's okay. I do. I remember it. Okay. It happened. It definitely happened. It definitely. And he did have a rebuttal. He did rebuttal, but that happened, and that was a thing. But please continue. But he made sure that you were the one that said it, as opposed to him, because he was just saying what you wanted to say, but not really. He was just trying to make sure that you understood what you were trying to say to everyone else.
Yes.
But go ahead.
So he took it upon himself to say what he thought I wanted to say. See, there's a difference. So
All right,
you
that's
missed the end. You missed
on
the
me.
end, right?
I did 100%. I missed the end. That's on me. Let me take my dumb ass back in the cage. I'll be right. You can keep on going. My apologies. You go right ahead and keep on talking.
Go ahead, Turtle.
All right. So Steve, you missed the end too.
I did.
So I pretty much repeated what you do know what I said.
Yep.
And yeah, I did say like you lighten your own load. Well, okay, the lightning happened because of somebody else's, thing. Like Boz lost his match, you lost your job. You lost your own match, you lost your job.
I did.
You did not really take the fall in your match due to certain stipulations, but you still lost the title.
I did.
Now, what I was trying to say before technical difficulties and everything, and before you, and I didn't even realize you left on Sunday until I went to go look for it and you were gone.
I had some
So-
personal situations that I had to deal with. Fortunately, they all
Gotcha.
worked out.
So what I wanted to say is, like, you can't look at these losses as an actual loss. You weren't really defeated. You had weight lifted off your shoulders. Because not only you don't have to deal with match cards, you don't have to put matches together, put a show together anymore. You don't have to defend a championship anymore. You get to do what you love. You know what that is? Commentate.
I do.
You
love
get
that.
to be on commentary and focus on that.
Well, at CSW,
And that-
I do. I have no function.
Can I step in? Can I step in? Can I step
Sure.
in real quick?
Wait, hang on.
Okay, yes, I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but that's like me saying, Turtle, you're a much better referee than you are a wrestler while holding that belt. That's unfair. That is unfair to say. How do you know that he just wants to commentate? That is so unfair. Why don't you know what? I would shut my dumb ass up. I need to stop. I need to go back in the cage. Let me go back over here by my business. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Steve, you got into this business to be a commentator, right?
Yeah. I think
Wes?
it's probably true.
So you love radio,
I do.
and it's essentially the same thing. And I consider commentators narrators.
Okay.
And you're one of the best narrators in this business.
Thank you.
And I want you to narrate my story when I'm out in the ring. And we can't have that if you are getting beat up all the time or being disrespected by the boys for not,
Turtle, I'm going to
doing your job.
Stop you just for a second. We would like to welcome in.
Put the time out. Put the time out. Put the
Oh,
time
yeah.
out up. There you go. Do time out. There you go. All right. All right.
We would like to welcome to the show our favoritist lady, the one and only Rachel. How are you, Rachel?
I am stressed out about my dog. How are you, Steve?
I am sorry to hear about your canine catastrophes, but we are awfully glad that you took time out to be with us tonight. It's just not the same without you.
Thank you, Steve.
Have you heard the news that we had some unfortunate situations this evening?
I have heard, but I haven't been given the details. Would you like to enlighten me?
Well, due to unfortunate real-life circumstances, our initial guest, the Dad Bod Demigod, the extraordinary Joey Mayberry, was unable to take part in our little show tonight.
Well, I hope that he's okay.
He is okay. No, this is not a bad thing. Work gets in the way sometimes.
Yes.
And for him tonight, it did. And he had no way out. And he
Well,
felt
I'm very sorry, Joey, that work did not know its place.
so unfortunately, he had to bow out tonight. But we brought the Turtle on to keep us some company and to talk about the JFW nonsense that happened. But
Hello, the turtle.
Hello, Rachel.
But
Good to have you here. I'm glad. You
Thank
kind
you.
of stopped me from digging my own hole for a few seconds. So
I like to try
don't
to
worry.
arrive whenever I can to save lives.
It's okay. I can fix that. I'm totally here to go ahead and dig that hole back up. You
Okay.
keep on talking. I totally got it.
I don't
got
need
it.
you
It's
to
totally
do that.
okay.
I could dig my own
It's
hole
okay.
back up.
No,
Oh,
wait.
no, I got it. It's okay. It's
wait,
okay.
wait. Time out.
Yeah.
Red, I have to override your timeout, but because I have to introduce our next surprise. Joining us, because Joey couldn't be here, Turtle's here, but we also decided to bring in the big dog.
Damn.
We also decided to reunite the forces of the morning after, and Max just happened to have a few minutes for us tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome our next special guest participant, the one, the only, the bearded bruiser, the bearer of Sue, Max Holiday. He doesn't even need to speak. He's just so damn good looking. He just sits there.
He's confused.
I don't know what's happening right now.
I think Rihanna's laughing at you calling
This
Max.
is good enough. This is good enough for me. You can end the show right now. That'd be just fine. You can just end it right now. He's already done enough. He's already.
I could just make an entire show out of Rihanna laughing.
We could indeed. Hello, Max. How are you?
Oh, hey, how's it going? How you doing, guys? Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
I
Okay,
tried to
good,
give you the
good.
greatest presentation, and I don't think you heard any of it.
No, didn't hear a word.
I said, here is the bearded bruiser, the bearer of Sue, the one and only Max Holiday.
And there I was just like,
It looked like you were doing like the Brady Kids dance from the cartoon
Okay.
back in the 70s.
all right, well, to be fair, I'll take the heat on this one because I forgot to click the join with audio thing. So
You
That's
weren't
on me.
the only one. Apparently, I had to do that too.
that's something new. Normally when I do it, it's all already set up. I just hit join and it's like right in.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
I have to test my microphone and my headphones and what kind of setup they got running over here, man.
It's very lo-fi. It's not the kind of thing you get while you're eating Dutch babies, that's for sure.
I'm
But
still very upset that I was not invited to whatever little Dutch baby thing. Me and Red weren't invited.
Do you like Dutch babies?
Wait,
I don't even know if I do.
Hold on.
I just like
Hold on.
being
I got
included.
this one. I got this one. It's okay. Just so everyone knows, there was a breakfast that we had for the power hour that Steve was not able to make it to, that myself, Rachel, and Red went to over at the Blueberry. I'm just letting you know that did happen. Now, granted, there was not Dutch babies, but there were German pancakes. That's Europe. I'm sorry. That's still Europe. There's still stuff happening over
That
there.
counts.
That did take place. That counts,
counts.
goddammit. That definitely counts.
Well,
I have
I'm sorry.
100%.
I am German. I am not Dutch.
I'm German.
But moving on.
All right. I think we can do Dutch babies, but I'm like, God damn it, hold on a second. Hold on. See, Turtle, it's not
Wait.
just you. It's
I
not
wanna
just
be-
you.
Hold on. I gotta be cool like Steve.
Yeah. Put yeah, you go. Put the yeah. So you know what? God damn it, I wasn't gonna get on the screen. Let me find some glasses. Hold on a second.
So,
God damn.
Hey, while he's looking for glasses and we're on the topic of food, you want to know what I just ate for dinner?
what did you just eat for dinner?
A lobster roll.
Well, oh, are you out? Are you out in Maine? Because that is a mainstay of the New England provinces.
No, there was actually a food truck up the street not giving out, but selling lobster rolls. Happy lobster rolls, angry lobster rolls, lobster grilled cheese, and I forget what they call these, like whoopie pies or something, moon pies.
And how did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was all right. It was all right.
Well, you came in so excited and hot. I love a good lobster roll. Those are delicious.
So do I, but it was all right.
It wasn't a real lobster roll.
It wasn't like it was from
You
Maine.
can't have a real lobster roll in the Midwest, unfortunately.
No.
If you've never had a lobster roll from the East Coast, you're letting the best things in life pass you by. They are a delight.
Have you ever had like a chicken sandwich from the East Coast?
No, I have not. Because
Okay, well.
all I'm doing is eating fish.
Yeah. You know, when I went to Florida, I wanted fish so bad, and that director didn't want to do it. I got like one good seafood meal out of that whole trip. So
What
disappointing.
was the meal of choice?
Yeah, I was able to get some fish and chips. That was it.
You know, fish and chips you can get at any. We have a
Yeah.
bar not too far from my house called the Flossmoor Station, and they make a hell of a plate of fish and
Okay,
chips.
but as a person that has had fish and chips in an English pub, there's really nothing like fish and chips in a real English pub.
I believe that's probably true. Ah!
I mean,
But no
unfortunately, I was
mushy
in
peas.
He's
Florida.
I don't
stealing our
understand.
gimmick, Max.
No mushy peas.
Yeah. Come on, turtle. Jump on the train. See
Okay.
red?
If I have to.
Everybody's going with the dark glasses tonight.
Oh, but
Yeah.
but I don't have dark glasses. But
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
glasses nonetheless.
These are going to be those orange glasses. They have to be. Yeah, there they are. Saw that coming.
Hey, they're glasses. I can't see anymore, but that's okay.
Red. Come on.
Nah.
You got red glasses, don't you?
Yeah, you know he does.
There's probably right behind him. He just doesn't want to conform.
There is nothing. No. You see
I mean,
nobody?
there is a
The
picture behind you.
has glasses on.
Right, but that means I have to get up, go somewhere, and do something else. No, I'm good.
Rian, we can't hear
if
you.
you're talking, we can't hear you.
One of us. One of
None
us.
of us.
One of us. One of us. One of
Well, this has alerted me.
Oh,
This has
now
alerted
you
me.
got to do it.
Oh.
Now you got to do it.
us.
This has alerted me to the fact that I am missing my 70s Playboy glasses. But I did find my prescription
Yeah.
Ray-Ban glasses so I can
I'm-
drive when the
Still
sun's out.
counts. Still
I'm-
counts.
I'm the one on the show that smokes the stick, so I don't see nobody smoking sticks. So
Oh boy. So
I like my
so you're
lungs.
not gonna do it? You're not gonna do it?
uh,
Because you an individual. I get it. That's fine. I'll just go ahead and get back off
I
of the
think Max
same
just
food.
got a humidor. So I think Max is going to challenge your stickness. You might say Max is getting down with the stickness.
Never
Ah.
say that again. Never
Ah.
say that again.
Steve.
That was a clever pun. What do
Listen.
you want?
Look, but we just made this podcast probably the coolest podcast out there. I'm not gonna see right conform to us.
No, that's fair. It's fair. Like I said, I felt kind of bad because a lot of people really wanted to see Joey tonight. So I thought, what could we do to make this kind of a fun fest? And Max was available, and then Turtle was available, and our next little pop-in was available. I wasn't sure how this was going to be received,
Oh, for God's sakes.
but I decided anyway.
Oh, you bastard.
It was
I
You
gotta go.
bastard.
pertinent
Great.
to all of the shenanigans that went down this week. And
Okay.
why not give the jerk horses a voice tonight? I mean, I'd like to see Max kick all three of them with Sue if that hasn't happened already.
Ouch. I come here as a,
A disgruntled
Nice guy
employee
nice
because
guy.
you didn't get
trying
this yesterday. Is that what it is? You're
First of all,
disgruntled this morning?
first of
This
all,
not tonight?
you said yesterday. You hit me with nunchucks on Sunday. That was 2
Did
days
you
ago.
say he shit you with nunchucks?
Wait,
Oh,
are
well,
we
see,
getting belts? Are we getting belts? Hold on a sec. Hold on. Hold on.
Listen,
Now I just sound like you, Wade. You don't know what kind of day it is, so I just don't know what day it is. Mikey
Listen,
didn't know what day it was.
you never beat me. The match never officially started. You never beat me. You said it yourself on your own
Now we've
podcast.
lost people. See, because you came on, Wade, now Red quit, Max quit. You're phasing in and out like you're in flux.
Listen, I came here trying to be a nice guy. I was going to have
When
a nice
are you ever
conversation,
trying
all
to
right?
be a nice guy?
All the
Well,
time.
You were
Rian's
You
got
weren't
a
even-
belt. Rian's
you
got
weren't
a belt.
even nice on the appreciation for Rachel, so we know better.
I'm always a nice guy, all right? The workhorses are a group of nice guys. Steve,
Wait,
Steve?
look at Max's belt. That's amazing right there.
it really is. But Steve, after your month of July, I thought I'd come on here and be nice to you. You know, you had a rough month. Here's to a better August for you. I'm gonna be honest. Bottom of my heart. Here's to a better August for you.
I tried to kill your bandmate after the show was over. Why would you even want to say nice things?
I didn't see that part because, you know, Turtle illegally hit me with some nunchucks. So
I
Just
went
like
out
you-
the door chasing him to bruise his kidneys.
I didn't
Wait
see
a-
that part.
Wait, are you saying that? Wait, did Turtle cheat?
Yes.
Oh no! Wait! Oh wait! You can't backtrack now. I mean, you just said the match
What?
never happened. You
So
said the
there's
match
C
never
Red.
happened.
Everyone appreciates C Red.
All right, here we go. Got it.
I
Got
don't
it.
know. What am I gonna?
Turtle, you assaulted me illegally.
Oh, I did. So the low blow just didn't happen, or your mouth breather friend Mikey didn't punch me before the match started, or actually it happened right after the bell. I mean, and then
There was
Dave
never no
West
match.
Do I have to do the Miz?
interfered.
Do I have to do the Miz? You know what happens when Ryan Matthews comes out? I have a question for the panel.
Panel.
If we're all comparing belts, then I shouldn't bring this out because it's just really costume jewelry, isn't it?
It's toilet paper.
Red, it's not really a belt, right?
You got it.
Max, this is Max is looking for the police. Rachel, this isn't really a belt, right?
But I do have my most valuable blocker trophy from
That's
5 years
awesome.
ago. So
That is awesome.
there you go. I found it. I tried to find one of my sin bin trophies, but they're all very shoddily made and broken. So
You have won the Sin Bin trophy many times.
yes, I have.
Steve, to answer your question, that's definitely a belt.
It is a belt because it's shaped like a belt. It's constructed like one, but it really doesn't mean anything. I mean, it's just kind of there.
Someone let Rosie out.
I mean,
All
Steve,
right.
think about this though. It just means you kicked Joey Roth's ass. So it's your trophy.
Okay, well, we'll call it a trophy, not a belt. I don't really need this right now, so I'm just gonna put this over yonder because it's all
Kind
I
of
have left after
kind of
last
like
week.
Joey Roth, you guys. Kind of like Joey Roth. So
Well, you have illustrious history with Joey Roth.
yep.
Hey,
Yep.
can I appreciate him? Can I acknowledge his greatness?
Joey
Yeah.
Roth's greatness?
Yeah. I mean, he wants us to, acknowledge his fabulousness, if you will, right?
Fair.
So I'll take I'll take one for the team, okay?
Will you?
Yeah, I'll do it. Joey Roth, I know you watch this show.
He does not.
Well, whatever. Someone can tell him what I'm about to say, because everyone likes to tell everything I say anyway, Rian. So, Mr. Joey Roth.
Don't make me that dude.
Don't do this. Earl, you don't want this.
Don't make me
Earl,
that
you
dude.
don't want this.
I don't want
But
that
by all
smoke, right?
means,
Hey,
Say-
I will
say the
gladly pay
thing.
to see June Part 2, all right?
I don't want that smoke,
say
I
the
promise. I'm going to say the thing. So, Joey Roth, you were fabulous on Friday. You look so fabulous laying down after C-Red knocked you the fuck out.
Party.
That is true.
And
That's
as Pac-Man
amazing,
would
Turtle.
say,
That
treated.
was amazing. That was amazing, Turtle. I just want you to know how amazing that was.
Thanks,
Amazing.
So
man.
amazing.
Absolutely.
So amazing. Turtle.
Incredible. 100%.
Amazing.
Amazing, Turtle. Always.
Amazing.
It's
I
like we
tried.
never left. It's like we never left.
This is why I love you guys.
You brought that on yourself, man. You brought it. You called for it. You called your shot, and you got it.
I did.
That's what happens. The Workhorse has hosted IPW.
Yes,
My
sir.
question to you, Wade, is we've all been waiting for the steel cage match between Max Holiday and Backwoods Brown. You were in charge of the show. You could have made that match, got the steel cage, yet you turned to focus your energies on all the wrong things. Care to comment?
Listen. That steel cage match with Max and Backwoods, that's out of our control. You know, the liaison, it needs to talk to the board and take care of that himself. It's out of our control. We had no deal with that.
Let me ask you one more question. do you think that the Workhorses are good enough to take on a tag team of Backwoods Brown and Max Holiday?
I don't think I'm good enough for that tag team.
I mean, we are the IPW Trios champions for 270 plus days.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So
Is my mic
That's
on?
not my
we
question.
got Big Flex Dave West on our team. We got the true main event, Mikey Peterson. And we got the star attraction himself.
He named himself that.
Well, no, he was going by the main event moniker before Steve started going by the main event moniker.
I did
all right?
not give myself that moniker. That was
I think you have to earn the moniker. You have to earn it. You cannot just
But,
bestow it upon yourself.
After what the Workhorses have done the last 2 years, I think we can hang.
all right. So
Like attacking a blind man.
Whoa. Let's
Yeah, well, what's up with that, man?
back that truck up just a minute. I asked you, can the Workhorses beat a team of Backwoods and Max Holiday? I didn't ask you your resume. I didn't ask you your cute names. I said in a match, can the Workhorses, main event Mikey or the real, whatever the fuck you called yourselves, can you go toe to toe with two of the all-time greats? I chime in, no, you can't.
I feel we can. Easily.
Did you hear the high pitch in his voice? The high
I feel
pitched
we
tone?
can real easily.
Yeah. That's because
Max,
his
I've been in the
balls
ring with
jumped
you.
up into his stomach.
I
I've
mean-
been in the ring with you, Max. Twice.
And how'd that work out for you?
One
Not
time,
well.
I'm 1-1 against Max Holiday.
He's a liar.
You're one.
Me and Dave West are
Where's that
undefeated
shovel? Where's that
in
shovel
single
at?
in 2-on-2 tag team competition against Max and Bell.
Yes. Okay. All right. Do you know where liars go? They go to hell
Actually,
where there's weeping
If you
and
go to
gnashing of
ARW's
teeth
YouTube
forever.
channel, you can find the match.
But
Workhorses versus Max and Bell. We won that match.
you can't even complete a full sentence. Shut up.
Now you got the better of me in
guys
singles
got beat
competition.
by a
Yeah.
blind man. You guys got beat by a blind man. You
I
attacked
didn't get
a
beat by a
blind
blind
man
man.
and he came out on top.
No less was he blind, but
Dave got
attacking
beat
him
by a
from
blind man, all right?
behind.
Dave got beat by a blind man, and Rion saved the blind man from me and Mikey.
No,
All right.
that man would have.
That is revisionist history if I've ever heard it in my life.
Dave got beat up by the blind man, and he got lucky. Rion was there to save him.
So the Workhorses can beat Max Holiday and Backwoods Brown. I'm afraid I'm going to have to see it to believe it.
You know what
Make the
I like
knockout?
to see? I like to see the Workhorses versus Hardcore Impact, honestly.
No, we're not talking about Hardcore Impact. We love them, but we're not talking about them now.
But I would like to see them against the Workhorses.
Okay, well, you can petition the board or whatever you need to petition to get that. I am talking about, see, Max has come to IPW. Max is very clearly represented at ARW. These are both workhorse areas that they run in. So there are multiple people in charge of these various promotions that could very easily make this happen. I am going to them for this. What is the Chihuahua with? Is that Mikey Peterson? Why do we have a Chihuahua in a ski mat? I mean, that kind of is what when you think about the Workhorses, that's kind of what comes into your head when you think about them. Chihuahuas with cutlery.
Excuse me. The Workhorses are the best in the Midwest. Come on now. Come on, Steve.
That is patently false.
Red, are they the best in the Midwest?
I've heard some garbage, but that's definitely some garbage.
But no, Steve, if you could find a promotion to make it happen, make it happen. The Workhorses versus Max Holiday and Backwoods Brown.
Look,
I'm for it.
I was GM of two different places. Where was this bravado when I could have made it happen?
You didn't have the idea.
Well, I didn't see how much it looked together on the screen. Like, I mean, he's just sitting there in his glasses looking at his cell phone. And I feel like just this Max Holiday sitting in a chair could beat the three of you.
Fair. That's fair assessment.
No chance. Max beat me once. He won't do it again.
Hmm.
I would not talk yourself into that grave.
That's my job. I talk myself into stupidity. You shouldn't follow an example.
I'm just here to call it out.
I make ridiculous challenges, and I wouldn't even go there.
Now, why you have to go and bring that picture up? That might be the worst picture I have ever been involved in my life. The innuendo I have had to eat on this picture makes me sad to this day. Can we please move on to the next photograph? Don't look at it, Max. Don't look at it. It's horrifying to the eyes. Mikey went into fester mode or whatever.
Festus.
Whatever the hell he was. Oh, that's a much better one. I like the Rion Skills action figure. I think that's pretty cool. So we have all of you on this show, and I want to find out why we do this, because I found myself questioning that a little bit over the past 8 days since I have been on the losing streak from hell. Max, you've been doing this a long time. Why do you do this?
Oh, for the money.
Clearly you have better paydays than I do, so I can't really use that as a crutch. Is it still fun for you all these years into the business?
The loaded question. Yeah, it's fun. I have a good time. Yes, absolutely. And I do it for the money.
For the funny, for the money,
funny money.
For the funny money. So
I enjoy going out there still and doing it. Absolutely, I do. But I'm getting older, and I don't mean that in a way of breaking down. I just mean that in a way of mindset. So I don't know how much longer I'll last in this new world we live in.
But you're still doing it for the fun and the money. So you know what that makes you? That makes you the Burt Reynolds bandit of professional wrestling.
You know what? I accept that.
Because that's why he does what he does, for the money and for the fun. So you are Burt Reynolds from now on. Workhorse, why do you do this?
It's fun going out there, entertaining and pissing people off. That's why I do
I don't think you piss anyone off. We just laugh at you.
No, you'd be surprised.
Okay. I would love to be surprised.
Hey, Wade, stand up real. You know what? Never mind. Bad idea. Never mind.
Stand up, Wade. He's asking you to stand up. I want to see what's going on. I want to.
No. Just keep it. Keep it. Yes. Don't even. I'll be the responsible one. Don't do that.
Are you on Zoom without pants?
No, I have shorts on. All right.
Oh, him. Yeah.
All right. Turtle, why you? Why would someone want to go from being a referee to being a wrestler to being a podcaster? Why do you still do this?
I'm just doing it for the chicks. I'm doing it for the chicks, man. It's all about the chicks. No, I'm kidding.
He does it for the nookie. The nookie.
Turtle is a card-carrying member of Limp Bizkit all of a sudden. It's fantastic.
Nubby gets nookie.
I don't know about all that, but maybe.
I don't know if they call it that, but it sounds like
it rhymes with cookie.
Have you seen the video of turtles having sex? Not this turtle, but turtles.
See, Rion's going to find a picture of turtles having sex, and it's going to be up in that corner any second now. He's going through all the photos. It's going to be there. It has to be.
Waiting for it.
So you do it for the nookie, you do it for the chicks, and you do it for the sex. Okay, well, hey, teach his own, Turtle. God bless you for it. I hope you have years of penicillin use in your future.
Oh my God.
I really do it for the fun. And yeah, the money's good, but mostly for fun.
Because you need the money to get the penicillin for all the chicks.
Right. Yeah. And I don't know where I would be.
When you take the penicillin, do you take a tablet or do you shoot it in your arm? I'm just curious. Asking for a friend.
I shoot it up my nose, buddy.
I don't even know what that means. Okay, Red.
That's not penicillin.
There they are. There are the turtles having sex. I knew it was coming.
That is what the name of the episode is going to be. The Power Hour presents Turtles Having Sex.
Not that turtle.
Not that turtle.
No one wants to see that turtle. Trust me.
I think that's a turtle. That's turtles having sex in a terrarium. So it's that's an interesting choice of photography.
I'm really glad Hazel left the room.
I'm sorry, Hazel. I didn't. Oh, geez.
I'm really glad I can't see it.
That is too shocking to go from one to another. That is too fast, and I couldn't handle that.
That reminds me, Rian, I got a good picture of you doing your entrance on Sunday. I'm going to send it to you.
That's Rian just giving that Rian look. Like, really?
Yeah, I saw a different look from Rian when I was laying in a corner a few weeks ago. I didn't want that look. Wish I never saw that look, but there it was nonetheless. Red, why do you do this? Why do you still do this? I know there's talk that December might be it for the great urban sensation. I have called bullshit on that a great many times because you're more active in the ring right now than you ever have been. And you're on NWA for fuck's sake. So you ain't going anywhere. But why do you still do it?
Again, the fun, but more of a release, an escape, for, I can take all my frustrations or whatever I'm going through and kind of push them to the side, for those few hours or, minutes or whatever, go and do what I do and either make people hate me, make them love me, either one,
Punch Marche in the sack.
Hey, whatever it takes. Hey, so
what Jergens don't solve, pro wrestling does.
I would agree.
I love lubrication humor. That just doesn't get any better than that. It's like Ham's beer from the land of sky blue waters. Okay, Red, you're not really retiring, right?
No, I'm retiring.
What?
I'm retiring.
You're not really retiring. Come on.
And the date got moved up to November.
Tell the truth. You're not really doing this.
Bye-bye.
Come on.
Bye-bye.
The only difference is he's going to take his boots off in an NWA ring now, as opposed to like Rocket Pro or something.
That's fantastic. Rachel.
Yes.
When you do things.
When I do things.
When obviously you're.
Could you be more specific for the rest of us?
I'm getting there. It took me a minute.
Okay.
I had to frame it. I had to.
Are you talking about my mental breakdowns?
Oh, I am absolutely not talking about anything in this story.
Holy shit!
I am talking about. And there is the gift for the week on TikTok. So to make sure you wait for that one.
It's not a gift.
When you're a knockout and you've got Jello wrestling coming up this weekend, and all the things that you do, why do you still do it?
Because I'm a glutton for punishment and I love pain.
Are you gonna
That's
love
the most truthful answer out of anybody on this panel?
So far, that's absolutely accurate. Are you gonna love pain and gelatin on Saturday?
I hate Jello, so I don't know how this is gonna go.
I Jello wrestled once.
Yeah, how'd it go?
It's all right. It's slippery.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
It's slippery. Yeah, no, I Jello wrestled the bear. Not a bear, the bear. Outside of a college. I don't remember which college though. This was a long time ago. I barely remember. But yeah, no, you're good. Don't worry about it. Just a little slippery.
What flavor of Jello was it?
Listen, that was a long time ago. I do
Fair
not
enough.
remember.
That's fair. I really hate Jello. And it's the texture and the taste, and it's not going to be a one and done situation. I'm going through a bracket, so I could be wrestling 4 or 5 times Saturday night.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There's a
And
lot of.
tell us where
levels
this
to
is
that.
again. So the kids that
This is
want
going to be at the Room in Highland, Indiana. This is a fundraiser for the Ileana Derby Dames, who Rion is actually fairly familiar with. He was hanging out with them before I even started playing Derby. And they're an awesome team, awesome people, and there aren't a lot of people I would Jello wrestle for. So you should come out. Give us your money.
and that is
Is there
this
an age
Saturday
limit
night.
on that?
It's 21 and over.
I probably would know that if I knew the venue. So my apologies.
That just means Wade came to you.
Yeah, Wade can't.
Yeah, yeah. Workhorses can't go.
Yeah, you gotta have nah, I'm not gonna say it. That thing's already gone to hell in a handcart.
I will say that I have a surprise in store for my entrance that you're not going to want to miss, and that I will have at least 2 to 3 outfit changes.
Wow.
So,
Well, I mean, you have to. I mean, once you've wrestled the Jello, you can't sit around in it. I mean,
No,
what flavor are you wrestling in? Do you know?
I don't know. Like, the more I think about it, the more horrified I become, because I'm really like, I can't stand being sticky. I can't, I don't know why I decided to do this.
Is it sugar-free Jello? Because that'll
I mean, I
make
wish.
a difference in the
Probably
stickiness.
not. Probably not.
There's Rion. He's got your picture up there, including the little thing you can scan.
Yes, you can.
The
Oh,
QR
they
code?
changed the name. It's Avenue 912 now. It's no longer the Room. That shows you how little I go out anymore. I don't know what places have been renamed to.
$25 at the door to see a night of bracket-filled Jello wrestling. And if the photograph is any indication, it looks like lime Jello is going to be on the menu, because that's it looks like what they're stirring in that.
You will
pot.
get to see a few of your favorite knockouts.
Which
Decadent
knockouts are
will be
there?
wrestling. What's
Who?
up?
Who's knockout?
Decadent,
Okay, we
Loretta Sin,
love her.
Betty Rage / what's her name. There's a couple that are
Is that her
maybes.
name?
Yeah, what's her name?
What's your name? Okay.
Yeah, what's her name?
It's like who's on first.
Yeah.
What's on second?
I was wondering if someone.
Hey, Max, I'm going to say this one time, then I'll let them continue. You should go to a derby one time.
One time.
But maybe after my 6-month hiatus is over.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
While I rebuild my spine. I shouldn't be wrestling because I don't have a fully functional spine right now either. But here we are.
Are
Like
you
I said,
counting on the Jello to
Gluttony
help
for
your spine?
punishment, love pain. What's up?
Are you counting on the Jello to help your spine? Because you probably shouldn't be wrestling with a spinal issue.
I'm counting on the adrenaline.
It is a magical drug. That is.
Live fast, die stupid. That's all I've got.
Isn't
No,
that what's on the
honestly,
back?
don't
That's on the back of the Workhorse's t-shirts.
We suck.
Die stupid.
Listen here, Steve. I'm trying to be nice tonight. All right,
Why are you trying to be
Notice
nice?
how we look.
because it's Tuesday evening. You know,
You know, when
Like so.
You're never nice. You were
Yeah.
like Turtle said, you were mean to me on my appreciation night.
right.
I don't remember that.
Of course you do.
Are you
I probably was though. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna deny it.
another Tuesday? The tree remembers, but the axe forgets. Okay.
That's fair. That probably does happen.
I'm not saying I wasn't mean, but I just don't remember it. All right.
Mhm.
Because you're stupid.
No, it's just a lot going on.
Where are your cohorts? Where's main event Stranger Things and the other guy that just wears a flannel. It's weird.
Well, Big Flex, he's busy.
Is that
And
real?
then-
Is that really a thing? I feel like it's a product I can buy at Ace Hardware when you say it like that. Get your big
What?
flex and fix your roof.
That is
Nothing
what
too-
Dave prefers to go by. He likes to be called
branding
Big
is-
Flex Dave West. All right.
Is that why he comes into the? Oh, I just thought he had stretching issues. So he's flexing when he comes in. That's what that is.
What is he
He's
flexing?
got the biggest arms in the locker room. Come on now.
His shoulders. His shoulders are larger than his biceps. His biceps kind of droop. It's kind of funny if you look at it. It's like these large
There's
humps
that picture
and
again.
then like a loop.
None of
But
you
no.
have gear. None of you have gear. It's all cut off t-shirts and sweatpants and jorts.
Well, he did
False.
wear gear this time.
You
Wade
did?
actually wore his gear.
What?
They've all actually got some gear. I've seen them all in gear now.
You all
And
have.
that's what
How did that happen? How come you never bring it to IPW?
It's always in my gear bag. I bring it to IPW. It's just everything
just
happens
hasn't washed
sporadically.
it.
I have no time to go change. Everything happens sporadically at IPW. All right.
I mean, if you
See-
stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
it's called being a professional. You know what that is, right?
Man, I haven't seen C Red in a minute. He's been working out. That's a good look on you, Red. No, the
Appreciate it.
picture Rion's got up there. That you look
I
good.
just almost spit my drink out.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know,
What are those
I'm
tattoos
really
that you
upset.
buy?
I can't see any of those pictures. It's not doing anything on my end.
Oh. You know, I'm laying the smack down at the Royal Rumble. You know, that's what I
I'm
do.
someone's candy ass.
Probably a workhorses.
You know, I'm headed. I won the Rumble. I'm headed to Mania. So
Rion, can you, if Rion, you're taking requests, can you bring up the George Michael picture? Because I feel like we need to make t-shirts of that one. That's my favorite.
no,
All the creations, that is George Michael Red is I would listen to him sing Careless Whisper for hours. So that brings me to
just
Rion.
go to TikTok. Shit.
Yeah, well, I've seen you on TikTok. Your TikTok. Let's get one of those up. We'll get one. I'll look for one of those in a minute. Those are fantastic. Rion, why do you still do it? There it is. There it is. The Careless Whisper of George Michael Red.
That's amazing.
Man, back when you had hair, bro, your hair was, and I love the cross earring because that you're proud of your religion. I appreciate that.
Actually, I found old pictures. What? And it's funny because Rion didn't remember somebody, and I was cleaning last night and found actually this flash drive. And it had a ton of pictures on it. And it was from a show where the Soul Touchers faced the Army of Anarchy. So Rion Skills is featured, Damian Dunn. It was just funny to see all of us back then, especially see me still with hair.
Jade
know.
Washington was Trauma.
True,
Or
very.
JD Hughes.
No.
JD Hughes.
He was JD Hughes. He was JD Hughes at that time. Yeah. So, those pictures eventually will be coming very soon. So,
Cool.
Steve, go ahead, Steve, because I already heard you cue the goddamn thing.
Yeah, I just can't get enough of this. I just like to look at it myself sometimes. It just, if I was ever trapped in a closet, this is my vision.
Okay, R. Kelly.
Didn't plan to stay that long. Trying to put on my clothes, searching for my track of time.
That is the sound of 18 women throwing their panties at the screen. Look at that. Look at that emotion. I can feel it.
Searching for my lost the track of time.
TikTok is a magical place. If you're not friends with Sean Young on TikTok, you're just letting the best things in life pass you by. You know that all 80 of the LIM are going to see this and be on TikTok tomorrow. Your status as an influencer is about to skyrocket. You're welcome.
An influencer.
He's an influencer. Max is an influencer, and when he comes to the ring, we say TikTok influencer because that's an important thing. Okay. Award-winning actor, TikTok. There are all the panties that were being thrown at the screen when strapped in a closet. All cuts, shades, and kinds.
That ain't even my best one. I'm hurt.
Are we? Oh, well, I could go for more. I mean, they're all here. Where's the one with you without a shirt?
There's a bunch of them with me without a shirt. Just saying.
He's got kind of country rock on us here.
What is raining on you in this video?
What was I singing on that?
Well, you were. Heaven. Kane Brown.
Heaven, yeah. That's my shit. That's my shit. Are we really doing this?
Oh, we're just. Oh, yeah. Is this color me bad?
I don't know. Shit, you get what I got on. Woo. Like, why are we actually going through my TikToks?
Right, TikTok's about to blow up.
I'm telling
you. Next thing we know, he's gonna have 1 million followers tomorrow.
People are gonna see this, and
I mean, I don't know what you expected when Steve said it was going to be a hodgepodge of chaos.
I told you that we were hodgepodging this shit together because that's the fun. That's when we have the fun. There's no expectation.
You should have taken me up on the tour of Hazel's Lego house because that is an architectural wonder. I messaged in the group chat, in our little group chat, my little besties.
Hang on, let me see this. There's Rion getting pissed. I saw that look. I saw that this past Saturday. Where is
I haven't made a TikTok.
Oh, there is one. Well, let's see the Lego house. It's certainly more interesting than the Workhorses.
It's too late now.
Ah,
I'm upstairs. It is an architectural one. You know what? I'll go downstairs. It's pretty great. So
we're gonna get a tour of the Lego house, which will definitely replace Mikey and Sir Flex a lot.
And Hazel really does love it when you let her be on the Power Hour.
Well, let's go. We'll make Hazel the 5th member right now. We'll inaugurate her. Come every week. Rion, why do you still do this?
Because he's forced to.
That's
Hazel, you want to give them a tour of your house?
He's not wrong. I got a photo sent to me. This is pretty much what. Hold on.
Oh, I can
Rihanna,
feel.
You look so happy in that photo.
I can feel it.
That pretty much shows you why I still do it, because I'm just forced to just. No one will let me leave. Y'all motherfuckers won't let me leave. I was fine.
I'm gonna leave. No, strap him. He can't go nowhere. Strap him.
Anywhere. Just do it. Just so I can do it. Don't even. I was totally fine being gone. I was able to just walk around. No one cared. I was able to just do stuff. Not anymore. They just want me to do the thing. Just go do the thing.
I mean, this campaign is rivaling your PCW one, isn't it?
You shut up. You shut up. You shut your mouth. You shut the fuck up. I get that you like to do the shock jock stuff, but goddamn, you shut the fuck up. I will gladly turn this into a hellstorm. You go ahead if you want to. So okay. All right. I'll put you fucking Mikey's picture back up there in a heartbeat.
No, we're good. We're good. There's the Lego house. Thank God the Lego house chose now to show up because that was getting uncomfortable.
Hazel, you got to get on camera.
Come on, Hazel. Talk to us about this house.
Okay. So on the first floor, there's the dining room / living room with a trophy table.
Please tell them what the trophies are.
There's a Um,
I'm getting nervous.
there's a Nobel Prize in gardening and cooking, and then a racing trophy with a plant on the thing. And then there's a couch, a table, a dog bed, and a flower planter. And then at the next level, there's a kitchen with 2 fridges.
Show them the house wings.
Oh yeah. The windows can go out and become wings on the side of the house.
Amazing.
And then, huh?
She
That's
said
amazing.
Thank you. And then underneath the stove, there's a miniature fridge with a carton of milk inside.
I don't know about the thermodynamics of that, but we're gonna go with it.
Milk
And
does
then-
body good.
At the next level are my 2 characters in their bedroom with 2 outfits, a plant, a laptop, a camera, a phone, and a bunch of newspapers with some stuff for hair. And there's a mirror.
Okay, let's get to the top because that's my favorite.
The top floor has a bathroom with a shower head that I used a blue gemstone on to make the water coming out of.
Please note that if you go to the bathroom on the top floor, you must go to the second floor to wash your hands because there is no sink on the top floor.
That's bad plumbing.
That is very bad.
Get some cardio in. Get a little cardio in. Go up and down some steps, unless there's an elevator.
Please note there are no stairs or an elevator. How do they get around, Hazel?
They fly.
They fly. And this room?
This room is the little kid's room. She also has another outfit.
Yes, please tell them what you named her.
I named her Rachel.
Little Rachel.
Little
No, her
Rachel.
name's Rachel.
Just Rachel. Okay. Now turn it around so they can see the front.
And then here's the front. And so
It's incredibly, it's incredibly beautifully done. I mean, you know, you could fetch a large sum for a property like that.
And we're missing the patio because she's redoing it. It has a fire pit with chairs and
a garden, 2 potted trees. There's 2 dogs that are in the
one of the dogs is a raccoon because she only had 1 dog.
Are the dogs named DP3 and Mikey?
No.
No, it's Bruce and Rosie. All right.
Curious.
You can go back to your video games now, Hazel.
Thank you.
Bye, Hazel. Well,
I hope you all
Pretty
enjoyed
cool.
that interlude. I'm very proud of it.
so look at all the fun you have on the Power Hour. You get a tour of an apartment building with, you get the workhorses, you get Max Holiday.
No. You go back and you talk about what you just saw. She just described all the things. She just described the plumbing and how she flies everywhere. You better have more of the, let me send my dumb ass back.
I'm going
No,
back.
no,
What
let's
do you need? What do you need explained?
No, he was saying that I glossed over the beauty of the house.
Okay.
Here's what I
You
like.
did.
about
We did gloss it over.
Well, let's get right in it. Let's get right into the house. Let's get deep into this house. So I like the fact that it had 2 regular fridges and a mini fridge, but all that was in there was milk. I'm like wondering, did they just not go shopping this week? What's the deal with the lack of stuff in the fridge?
Oh no. The mind of an 11-year-old, Steve.
Well, I'm just trying to analyze. Rion called me out, so I feel the need that I need to ask the questions that were on
You goddamn right I did. You goddamn right I called you out. And I'll do it every time. I'll do it every goddamn time.
Steve, obviously, she lived on a cow farm and she is it's a dairy cow farm and she's just storing the milk. Jesus, man.
Exactly.
Oh God, I feel like such a fool. Max, thank God you were here to set me straight on the.
You're welcome.
I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it. Now let's talk
Absolutely.
about the decision to put the shower and the bathing area on the top floor, but the sink. What was the purpose there? What was the motif behind that, Rachel? I'm wondering, is that something that happens in your house? And she was, kind of taking after that, or is that just her own?
That's
production?
just her own. I mean, we do only have one bathroom, but it does have a sink. So I don't know.
Hey, Steve,
got
like
it.
you said
I
earlier,
got
she
it.
wants everybody to get their cardio in.
I
That's
got
it.
it. Gravity.
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 That's good.
That's all you need.
We like gravity. We like gravity indeed. Also, I found it interesting that the main room was on, I believe, the second floor.
Yeah.
Or no, the kitchen was the second floor. The main room was
Third
on
floor.
the third floor, and they had
It's-
the kids up on the top. That's so I feel like that's a little unsafe.
It came across as very European to me. She may have been inspired by some of the Russian television that she watched obsessively as a baby. So
When you say
Would
Russian
this
television, you're
count?
talking about Rocky IV?
no, I'm talking about Masha and the Bear.
Mm.
Would this count as a Dutch baby?
No.
Damn it. All right, it was worth a shot.
Yeah,
Waka
we
waka
tried.
waka.
All right, so I feel like we need to talk about that for a moment. Rachel, you feel like you didn't get the Dutch baby experience. So
Steve, I'm over it. Just move on.
Well, I'm trying to rectify the wrongs, and let's just go have some Dutch babies.
When?
The weekend is coming.
Okay.
Rion, Dutch
Will you
babies
take me
are
up for
back.
Dutch babies after I'm bruised and battered from Jello wrestling?
Well, you'll need to keep your strength up.
I probably will not physically be able to drive, so you'll have to come pick me up.
Well, I mean, these are things I'm willing to do. These are
Okay.
that is rides are no problem.
Hold on. I have a solution.
Okay.
So if this is going to be a thing, as far as having Dutch babies after Jello wrestling, there is a place called the Wheel. Overall, the Wheel at
Mhm.
Indianapolis Boulevard that sells German pancakes and Dutch babies.
I've seen it. I know what you speak.
Okay, I know that for a fact. If that is a thing, and you are able to physically get out of the Jello, I will gladly go and do Dutch babies with you on that day. This way, there's no issues. This is this Saturday. I will
I mean,
gladly.
I was thinking Sunday morning
Well, that's a
when I've
whole
had
wait.
time
What?
to remove the Jello from my body.
Well, that would. Well, I mean, it still counts as Sunday. But you know what? I'll let you figure that out. I'll let
Okay,
you figure that.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Wow, this is amazing. So before we end the power hour this evening, I've got all of this talent here tonight.
Thank you.
And you know what? We were going to have one guest, but now we have all these great guests. And August is upon us, today being August 1st. Now, all of you are champions and superstars and workhorses. You've all got busy Augusts. So let's go around the panel and see what you're doing in August, because I would like to know. Let's start with C Red.
Nothing.
That's not possible.
I have nothing.
Wait, don't you have your match with Damian Gray at the end of the month, Red?
Boy, shut up.
So that's one. He's got you there. That's one. You're not at SCW. C3. Dreamwave. NWA. I ain't got nothing to do in August. He's got nothing he's doing in August that he can talk about. But all right, Red, you like, boy, I'm gonna retire. You can sing that song all you want.
Red ain't retiring anytime soon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's actually the first thing you said I agree with tonight. Max Holiday, is about to fall asleep and is regretting his life choices significantly right now. And I appreciate you taking one for the team tonight. What about you, Max? You have a very busy schedule, no doubt, in the month of August. What are you doing, and where can we see you? And will there be blue pants?
No blue pants.
Where are the blue pants? I mean, when are we going to bring the blue pants back? That is hallowed ground. That is privileged catfish era level stuff.
Probably never, but if it does happen, I'll let you know.
I would like to be there for that. I'd like to call that match.
Fair enough.
I'll do it for free on my cell phone on Facebook. But go ahead. Where can the world find Sue, the Bearded Bruiser? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you going to be?
Well, I know that Saturday I'll actually be in Fox Lake at POW, taking on Meat Hooks O'Bannon. First time ever our meeting inside of a pro wrestling ring. So
that can't be possible, can it? After all these years?
It's very possible. Very, very possible. Yeah, so I'll be doing that on Saturday. I know there's ARW this month. BCW, Whiskey Event and Hellbound will be in a barroom brawl. And then August 27th.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Talk to me, Daddy.
Going to, what's that, Super Wrestler show.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so be there on the 27th.
That is going to be amazing. It was amazing the first time, and there has never been a time where a second installment of anything that included the word strike back has not been.
Fair. Yeah, no, that'll be good.
It will be good.
So that's all I know. That'll be good.
I'm still petitioning to be the zombie t-shirt salesman, but they won't return my calls. But that's neither here nor there. Turtle, where are you at in August?
Oh, wow. In August, well, I think I'm going to make a trip to Lake Station on the 12th just to give the workhorses a hard time like I always do. Then on the 18th, we have CSW.
We do. Well, yeah, I'm still there. I don't know.
You're still there.
I don't know.
Your life might be made a living hell, but you're still going to be there.
Nobody cares. Move on.
Yeah, I definitely will. So SCW on the 26th at Steam Hollow. Now here's the icing on the cake. There will be no band this time.
Oh, it's just wrestling at Steam Hollow.
Just wrestling, and we are doing a high voltage taping as well.
Well, they're bringing out the good stuff. That's pretty cool. I don't get to be there this time, but I'm sure that will be fun.
You're gonna miss a possible something that you're gonna regret missing, but it's not official yet. But I can't reveal it either. So
I know many things that are coming, and it's a shame, but I got something else I have to do that evening. So that's too bad for me. But yeah.
And then IPW on the 27th. I don't know what I'm doing yet, if I'm defending the title or not, but we'll see. But that's my August so far.
That's a busy August. Plus all the JFW tapings with all your motivational speaking.
Hey, I gave you some good motivation. I was pretty nice, and I meant it.
I'm just a loser at JFW. That's okay.
Now, not in my eyes. You are not a loser in my eyes.
Workhorse Wade, where can we catch your infection this month?
August 12th. The workhorses, we beat the egg-sucking dog, Donovan Ruiz, up, So come out to Lake Station, enjoy us beating the crap out of Donovan Ruiz. August, I believe it's the 19th. Squared Circle Megastars. We are in the 40-man Rumble. Mega Rumble, I believe is what it's being called. And the workhorses, we're promising that we're winning that Rumble. One of the three will be the winner.
Good luck with that one.
And then you can catch us at IPW. You said, what is it? The 27th turtle?
Yes, sir.
How do you not
No
know?
idea what we're doing.
Why are you asking Turtle for dates? What is wrong with you, man?
I didn't look at the calendar dates, all right?
Professionalism. What's for breakfast? Rion, where are you going to be at in the
That
month of
calendar he
August?
looked at.
What?
Where are you going to be at in the month of August?
You want an honest answer?
I'm not sure. When you put it like that, I'm just not sure.
So okay.
I'd rather have you lie to me.
Do you remember the place where you got that taffy from that you gave me that one day?
Nashville, Indiana?
Is that where you got the taffy from? You
That's
didn't
where
get it. Okay.
Where did I
so-
get it that I misremember? I don't get taffy often. And I remember the last time I got taffy was when I went on vacation in July.
Okay. Well, I'm going on vacation. I'm going to find
New
somewhere to
Hampshire.
go.
You had the New Hampshire taffy. So you're going out east.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find that place.
You're gonna go find
I'm just gonna go. You say this in New Hampshire? You say?
Yeah, well, or Nashville, Indiana. You can get taffy both places.
It's along the way. It's east. I'll figure it out. But ultimately, that's what I'll be doing in August. Is that I'm going to be making a trip to go find that stuff and then come back.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I could talk about wrestling. I could talk about wrestling, but let's face it, I'm not that important. We're good. I can.
For God's sakes.
I'm good. I'm good. As a matter of fact, just so you get an idea. Hold on. Let me show you this thing that was sent to me. Dude.
we're waiting, patiently waiting to be shown what he was given.
It's not on the thing here.
No,
Damn it!
just
Hey,
you.
Still your
lay
video.
it down. Hold on. Give me a second. Boop.
What's wrong with Red?
Man was tired.
Red, what was that?
That was a long, long time ago.
I was gonna
Is
say
that
Red
Bang-
has hair.
Is that Vanguard?
Yep.
These were sent to him. Oh, so this must be an event that happened once upon a time that you were all at. So what is this?
Pictures of Red wrestling.
Is that
No,
Red dropped on his head?
No, that's Rion.
Riaz's getting
Oh, that's Rion.
And you can't.
That's
You don't.
Rion getting somebody. Oh, I'll wait.
Oh, there you go. Now I can see it.
But you don't know who he's being slammed by.
Marche.
Yeah.
Skinny Marche.
Right.
Yeah, those are not the legs of the current Marche. That's for goddamn sure. Jesus Christ. Looks more like Miles Mercer's legs.
Ooh, Skinny Rion.
Is that Mr. Rourke from Fantasy Island behind you?
It might be. You don't know.
I don't know.
It might be.
So somebody sent this to you today, Rion. What is this and what is its significance?
What's his face? Red just talked about this as far as a flash drive that he got from Vanguard. I have nothing to connect that with as far as what's happening in August. I just thought it was cool that he sent these photos. In the meantime, here's a photo of turtle sex.
I'm so glad I can't see that right now.
So you can't see anything? You can't see anything, turtle?
Like I still see the see Red all dead in the corner.
Okay, hold on. Then let's see if you see this or not. Let's see.
Turtle seems to be on a delay of some sort.
Not like
he's
I
gonna be
only
really
get.
mad when he see this. He's gonna be really mad when he see this. Okay, hold on.
Great photo. That's a great photo.
Let's pretend like Max didn't just get whipped by a cattail. That we saw it. It happened. It was awesome.
And there's another one.
There's the workhorses creating all. That's one of the workhorses being dropped by a blind human. That's real. That's not a joke. That's a legally blind man who the workhorse is picked on, and they just
legally, not legally, clinically
blind. Clinically
100%.
Huge difference there.
Clinically blind, and he is just body slamming Sir Flex a lot.
And the best part about it is this picture, just by this picture alone, I can tell that he is 110% better than each and every one of the workhorses.
False information.
That is 100% real talk right there. That is factual. Wow, Wade, that must be a
Max, anytime you want another one-on-one match, I'm game for it.
Yeah, I bet you are game for it. It's fine.
Rachel, aside from the Jello this weekend, are you doing any other festive things through the month of August?
I am also going on vacation. But I'm Manistee, Michigan.
Okay.
I'm Manistee, Michigan.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, she's about 5 hours north.
Well, that's fun.
But, what's up?
What are you going to be doing in this place in Michigan?
I'm going to be in a cabin on a cliff over the lake with no internet, because that's where I'm at as a person right now.
A little time for self-discovery, perhaps.
Yeah, with my mother and Hazel. Andrew will be home with the dogs. And I will be at Wrestle League August 12th. I don't know if I'll be in the show. I may just be there. And you can catch me otherwise every Thursday at physical therapy, trying to regain normal function of the lower half of my body. Party. Oh, and I will be attending the Super Wrestlers.
So Rachel will be out and about through the month of August, which is great. She mentioned Wrestle League. We've got back-to-back Wrestle League shows, August 11th and 12th, one in the city of Chicago, one in the great town of Homewood.
Turtle, I'll be at both of those.
Turtle
just
mentioned
hanging out. You want to hang out?
Yeah, come on, hang out. I'll be there. CSW is happening in August. Turtle will be there, as will I. Roller derby, although Rachel will not be performing. My God, look at how small Marche Rocket is. Man,
tiny,
Jesus,
tiny
Christ.
Marche.
That is vintage as vintage gets. Roller derby is happening August 19th as the Knockouts return to Homewood, and it is not knockout versus knockout. It's Team Michigan returning. Is that not correct?
That is correct.
What just happened?
That has been quite a matchup that I look forward to seeing. Then while Turtle is at SCW, I will be in Wisconsin at Frontline Pro for Battle Lines. So that will be fun. And then I'll be returning from Wisconsin in the wee hours of the morning, only to sleep and then go see Super Wrestlers because the Tuesday following Super Wrestlers, Billy Wack will be back on the Power Hour talking about what has transpired with Strikes Back, and hopefully talking about the return of the Super Wrestlers, because you can't have Night of the Super Wrestlers, the Wrestlers Strike Back, without having the return of the Super Wrestlers, because you need consistency if you're going to have a damn trilogy. Am I right or am I not wrong?
True story. And everybody's very curious to see how the story plays out and what happens with the prize and Shogun. I'm excited.
Vlad Platter, take my money.
Business puppy had them puppies delivered at the last show.
Yeah,
what's happening there?
There's a lot of craziness.
Is that Khaleesi Killer of Crickets?
Yep.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Look at Steve Red with all that hair. Man, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. As we end the Power Hour, I'm going to give you a preview of who's coming to join us in August, unless the card's subject to change. We've got Disco Ray next week. If you don't know who Disco Ray is, hang out with us. We'll talk to him. Then on August 15th, we get the visit from a legend as Jimmy Blaze comes to the Power Hour to talk for a minute. Then on the 25th of August, we will have a special Friday night Power Hour as we will be welcoming Shauna Reed to the program. And then Billy White will be on the 29th after the Super Wrestlers. And then as we get ready for Rocket Pro, the first Tuesday in September, will be all of the Shelleys and Kevin talking about Rocket Pro. So we've got quite a list of contestants coming up on the Power Hour, which is great. Have I forgotten anything? Anybody have anything else to add?
I do.
Okay.
Wrap it up, Steve. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Just wrap it up. We said all the things. You got it. Just wrap it up.
Wrapping it up. We want to thank our special guest stars tonight coming in a moment's notice, true friends of the Power Hour. Thanks to the Turtle for setting the record straight for JFW. Thanks to the Bearded Bruiser, Max Holiday, for always coming through in the pinch. We appreciate you, Max. Want to thank Rachel for overcoming dog chaos to help us out tonight. Want to thank the Urban Sensation C Red. Want to thank the Real Deal Rion Skills for all the pictures. Wade, I'm not going to thank you.
Of course you're not.
I'm not thanking you.
Of course you're not.
Fuck you, Wade. Not thanking
Fuck
you.
you too, Steve.
I killed your partner. I'm gonna kill you too. One way or another, my plague of the workhorse is gonna end soon.
Okay, Steve, now it's premeditated. So
Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind doing some time.
okay.
Whenever you want that one-on-one match, Steve, just let me know.
No, I don't want to because it's never 1-on-1 with you asshats. It's always 3-on-1. But that's for another show.
Why
Join
do
us.
you wait?
Wrap
Why
it up.
did you approach that like you were, asking Steve out on a date? Like, hey, you know what? You ever want it? Let me know, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like how that looked is
Max.
really weird.
No.
You totally weird. You ever want it?
I'm
You
not
ever-
going
you
out
ever
on a
want
date
it?
with you,
Everything
Wade.
out of context.
Steve, wrap
You ever-
this up. Wrap this
You
up,
ever-
Steve.
You ever
I'm
want
not
that
going
one-on-one,
out on a date,
Steve?
Wade. I don't like
You
you
ever
like
want
that.
that one-on-one, Steve?
No,
Steve,
Max.
wrap
You
it
take
up.
everything out of context.
Wrap it up, Steve. Wrap it
Yeah,
up.
Steve, wrap it up.
Thank
told
you
me
very
late to-
much. We will talk to you another time. Have a good night. We'll see you next week on the Power Hour. Good night, kids.
How do I